Donald Trump's felony convictions may have, of course, kind of dented his chances of becoming president this year. However, I don't think that anyone should think that he is just going to disappear into oblivion for the rest of his days. In fact, if anything, he's probably going to be around even longer than a lot of us would like in the news media. But that leads me to a viewer question. This is from Susan Malloy, 3060, who asks... It's a weird way to start a question, by the way. She says, let me start by saying that I never wish anyone dead. My question is, do you think that this country will ever be rid of Trump as long as he's alive? He has such a strong hold on a portion of our government and population. I feel like he's never going to go away. I agree. I do not think as long as Donald Trump is, as long as he has a pulse and he has access to either a microphone or a computer, he's not going to go away. Now, a lot of that has to do with the media. And I can attest to this personally. Donald Trump has been a boon for the media, both on the left and the right. I mean, it's very difficult to not talk about this guy. It generates ratings, it generates clicks and views and all those wonderful things. It gets advertisers for the big corporate media talking about every single thing Donald Trump puts on Truth Social. Each and every one of his posts becomes an article on a website somewhere. So a lot of the reason Trump has not gone away is because the media keeps giving him life. And in return, he gives the media life. Whether we want to admit it or not, and I don't know if anybody else in progressive media is willing to admit this, but he's great for us. He genuinely has been one of the biggest booms for progressive media and independent media outlets, and I freely admit that. I also admit I don't want to talk about him anymore. I would love nothing more than to not talk about him, because there's enough crazy Republicans out there that we can be filled with content, more content every day than we know what to do with. But having said that, Trump's not going to willingly, voluntarily go away. Even if he loses this election, he is still going to be out there. And I guarantee you what will happen if he loses this election and is not in jail. He'll continue teasing out that he's going to run again in 2028. And so every time he says that, the media will pick up on it. It'll be days worth of headlines. He'll still do rallies as long as he's not under house arrest. He'll have all this campaign money. He can't spend it on himself. So he'll use it to go out there and continue to build this kind of political movement. Not to mention the fact that, of course, his daughter-in-law is now in charge of the RNC, basically. So he has his hooks into that Republican Party. Now, if the party faces decimation in this year's election, it could lead to new leadership, but probably not next year, right? I mean, they haven't been there for more than a few months at this point. So you could get new leadership. Maybe that'll kind of push out some of the Trump people, but he himself is not going to go anywhere. He's going to keep trying to control the Republican Party, even if he loses for them again. And we will have to deal with it. It is something we will have to talk about. But if he's not in power, and if he is not running for office, then the media, myself included, we should stop giving him attention, because that's part of what it feeds off of. If the media keeps giving him attention, he'll keep doing these things. If the media starves him of that attention, well, it's almost like he doesn't exist anymore, right?